Good morning, Podcast Discovery Center. What's going on? This is Anthony Hayes. Just want to shoot you guys a quick video, say what's up. It's really beautiful here this morning in South Florida, and I just wanted to say hello and cover a couple of things with you. So, first off, if you guys would like to include anything in the PDC prize packs this year, such as stickers or business cards, nothing more than that, please direct message me and I will give you the address to send those to, so we can include at least your contact information for when we do send those out. If you don't know what a PDC prize pack is and you're new, we actually give away stuff usually like once a month, and we'll send you a package in the mail if we run a competition or a contest. And it's just a couple of little things, trinkets, stickers, sometimes some cooler stuff than that. So keep an eye out, because they can get some pretty sweet stuff in there. So if you guys would like to include anything in that this year, please direct message me after seeing this video, and I'll give you the address to send those to. Like I said, nothing crazy. Just if you want to include some business cards or stickers, the maximum would be about 12 or something like that, 12 or 24. We can discuss that later. But the real reason why I wanted to shoot this video is to stress the fact of how important your guys' show notes are, or your show descriptions. I have noticed in doing these Subscribe Saturdays and checking out your guys' shows over the past year that a lot of you are not including a description, number one, and some of you are only including a sentence or two. And I have to tell you, that is just not enough. Just your voice is not going to be enough to get your message across and to connect with your listeners. So, if you guys don't know what a episode description is, let me give you a quick rundown. When you're listening in your podcast player, if you or your listener taps on your artwork that says your show, like Podcast Discovery Center show, they tap on that. Behind that will be text. That text is going to be the information to describe that show's episode, providing any other information that you'd like your listeners to go check out. So, if you guys aren't including episode descriptions for every single episode, you need to start doing that. This can be vital for listener engagement, because this is something you guys have brought up to me time and time again. Hey, how do I get my listeners to get in touch with me? Well, guess what? Just telling them, hey, my name is so-and-so at Twitter, follow me, is not enough. If you put the link to your Twitter handle in your show description, all they have to do is click and you got a follower. And that's a real quick way to get engagement. The show description also is going to give your listener or potential new listener information about that particular episode. Some episodes may not, even though you have loyal listeners, they may not resonate with everyone. So providing that valuable information up front and giving them a brief description of each episode is going to be really, really beneficial, and your listeners will really appreciate it. I suggest making a template for this to make it really easy. It'll take you no more than 5 minutes, and what you can do is create a simple Word doc, even a notepad, or just something very simple. Include a couple of things. On today's show, the Podcast Discovery Center, and then you would insert your guest's name. And you could literally put insert guest name here. So what you do is you prefabricate these templates for everything you do with your show description being one of them. And you would include any information that you want to use for that text. For example, today we're talking about the show description. A couple of you just joined us. We're talking about your show description for your podcast. So create a prefabricated, just a couple of paragraphs, we're not talking about a lot of stuff, of information about that episode or what that potential episode could be. And what you do is you just input the information, you switch out the guests' names, and it makes it really easy to have show notes every single time. Also, it is going to provide consistency for every single show. In that show note, you also are going to want to have some type of takeaway. You guys have Patreons, you have merchandise, you have swags, you want people to follow you on social media. That's going to be your takeaway for your show notes. So please guys, leverage your show notes. Just talking to your audience is not enough. You have to make it easy for them. I'll try to include a template in the comments on this. Actually, I'll just like make one up, and just to give you guys an idea, and I'll include some actual visuals, which would be even more awesome. So you guys can see what a final product for your show notes could be, what potential information you could put in there, including links to your website, links to your Twitter. If you guys do have products or swag, or if you have a guest on that has, like, let's say, a book, you want to get that into your guest's hands. The easiest way to do that is to put it in your show notes. So I'll include a little more information below this video, but I just need to shoot this out real quick to let you guys know. And I guess you can consider this the tip of the week. Leverage your show notes, guys. Make sure you have descriptions and link out from your show notes wherever you want your listeners to go, or whatever you want your call to action to be. All right, guys, this is Anthony Hayes. I'm out. Please message me if you have any questions, or Scott, or if you want any further information regarding this video or a little more clarification. And man, the guys, the shows are awesome. They're so awesome. Some of you guys are like taking it to the next level. I can see that already, and me and Scott just really appreciate it so much. We appreciate your engagement within the community, and just keep on podding, guys. Pod on. I'm out.